Hey guys, and welcome to a Salem vlog. So I am in front of the witch house right now. I'm reading basically what is it based off because I don't know much about it. The witch house was a home of Judge Jonathan Corwin and is one of the few structures you can visit in Salem, which is direct ties to Salem witch trials. So that's pretty cool about this. Obviously they have a museum inside. This is open at 10 a.m. and if you want tickets, you're gonna have to get tickets online. But this is the little witch's house and we will be doing this later today. So this lovely structure behind me is the first ever church in Salem. This is gorgeous, absolutely stunning, and giving me kind of like witchy vibes. I don't know about you guys, but the leaves are falling right now.
The leaves are paid actors.
Leaves are paid actors. But this is the first church in Salem, so that is pretty cool to see. Okay, so behind me is the Rose Mansion. If you guys are Hocus Pocus fans, this is Alice's house. If you're familiar with it, I love Hocus Pocus, so I definitely have to come try out all the Hocus Pocus locations. There are plenty more that we're going to be seeing today in today's vlog, but I just recently learned that this is actually the most haunted house in Salem. Did not know that. This house was built from 1727 to 1729, which is really cool to think in the 1700s this house was built. Here is Alice's house. So the house right behind me is Max and Danny's house in Hocus Pocus. Another Hocus Pocus filming location is right behind me. This is Max and Alice's high school. As you can remember, up there, that is where the smoke from the witches being burnt was coming out of. This is exactly where they went to trap the witches inside to then, you know, burn them. Obviously they didn't die, but a nice little filming location to see also here in Salem while a car drives by. So we were able to go look at some of the Hocus Pocus locations, and now it is currently, let me see what time it is. It's currently 10:18. We are in the main location, like kind of like center hall for like Salem itself with like shops and all that. But I think we're gonna go and like eat something because we're kind of hungry. We do have the witch museum at 11:45, I think is our reservation. We also have the witch's house and then also the cemetery and then also a ghost tour later in the night. So we have a lot coming on within this vlog and today. So the day has just started. But I think we're gonna go try out this like pizza place for lunch, but we'll go see how it is. So this is the town hall. Now this might not look so familiar, but in Hocus Pocus, the famous song I Put a Spell on You is a famous song obviously in Hocus Pocus, and this is exactly where they filmed it for that whole scene where the party is and all of that. So this is a great place to come stop by too.
You're looking at right now is the Bewitched statue. It is the Elizabeth Montgomery, that's who the lady is on the statue. She played in the series Bewitched, which I believe was filmed in the 60s, 70s, like it was so old that it was black and white, and it's a series about her being a witch. Well, the town and the people who live here think that the show pokes fun at witches, so they don't like that they have the statue here, or that she has her statue here. So it gets defaced all the time. Like, people throw paint on it, they try to tear it down, they you know, toilet paper it, you know, just make a mess of it. So
yeah, so that is that statue right there and what the meaning is behind it. So it is getting close to 11:45, so we're gonna go ahead and check in and see the Salem Witch Museum. So for the Witch Museum, I could not have filmed or take any photos, and it's strictly forbidden. But it was a pretty good little museum. It was like a little show that you could do, and the show isn't like real live actors, it's like wax people, and then you go in and like you see like a little bit more of history about like what is called a witch and why they're considered a witch. But it was pretty cool. If you're coming to Salem, I would say let's do it, because why not?
So this is the witch memorial, and the town did the stone fence low, so that way the people over here in the cemetery that were buried can see that everybody comes to Salem to visit them. It's kind of like a in your face kind of thing.
We've decided to eat at the Boston Burger Company, and I got like a BLT. It was like a ranch BLT, but I ended up getting it with mayo, and it was actually really, really good. I highly recommend that. We were going to Flying Saucers Pizza, but they ran out of Coke, and then also these like cheese puff balls or something that somebody recommended us. They ran out, so we actually got up and left, and it was really annoying. But all the other places around here had like a really long wait, and Boston Burgers did not. So I would recommend going there because it's really good burgers there. So we have just seen the America's Oldest Candy Company, which was really cool. It was really small in there. They sold some like fudge, some really cute things. We didn't walk out with anything. I have now had a little quick change. We unfortunately cannot go to the cemetery, but it was free, it's fine. I mean, it's just a cemetery. Unfortunately we cannot go, so I cannot vlog that for you guys, but that was pretty cool going into the oldest candy shop. And then we also went to go see the House of Gables. I didn't film that, but it's also a nice, really cool house to go to if you guys are coming to Salem. But we do have our ghost tour at 8:30, which I'm really excited about. So After Salem, we basically went and saw this ghost tour. It was an 18+ ghost tour. So if you are 18+, I would recommend it. It was a ghost tour, but it was also very informational. Like, I learned so much in that ghost tour. If you are going down to Salem, I would just do a ghost tour in general because I think they're so much fun and it's very informational. Like, I actually learned a lot from that ghost tour. Like, one of my photos are actually on my Instagram with a murder scene that happened there and that actually inspired the game Clue, which is really cool that I was like taking photos and that I found out from my ghost tour later. If I never took a ghost tour, I would have never figured that out. So definitely do a ghost tour if you're going to Salem. I went to Salem during the time of October, and the Halloween decorations that were all around were absolutely stunning. I rated Salem a really good high ranking. The only problem that I have is that there's barely no public restrooms. I think in the whole entire Salem itself had like 3 public restrooms. Everywhere you go, it was like no public restrooms. Even the Jiffy stores or convenience stores, they had like no public restrooms. They had a ton of porta potties though, but as a woman, I do not want to pee at a porta potty, so keep that in mind. But it is pretty cool. Go do everything that is there, the witch museum, all of that. I think it was pretty cool. Would I do it again? No, but it was something that I'm glad that I did while I was there. So glad you guys watched the Salem vlog. I really do appreciate it. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video so I know you liked it. Hit the subscribe button if you're new because it helps me out a lot. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!